hear us here. Oh, I think
You just did it.
I think I just did it.
What did you do?
This one needed to be set. Okay.
All right. Well, all right. Well, we assume that it's working now.
Tight but not in. Looks like we're in. Yeah.
So I'm wondering if we didn't have audio up until now. Can someone in the chat let us know if you guys can hear us? All right, welcome to the first draw of the Cherry Blossom Bonspiel. Apologies for the audio difficulties. We are
We're online now, and the sound appears to be working.
starting the second end.
Yep. So, quick synopsis of the first end. We've got Potomac Team Black versus St. Paul Team Arnold. Team Arnold won the hammer, and they were able to score 2 points in the first end. So, catching up now, here we are. We've had both lead rocks have been thrown. Red, which is Team Black from Potomac, they got a high stone out in the 12-foot, and it looks like Yellow flashed their first stone, and they're on to their second. I did not see.
That was a takeout.
Okay. Anyway, Yellow's on their second shot here, so. Anyway, though they got the sound working, this will hopefully be much better. This is, not surprisingly, not the first time this exact thing has happened to us here, so.
Hello, Melinda. Thank you for Melinda. Yes, thank you for the comment to confirm that you can hear us.
Yeah. What was the? Okay, yeah, I must have. Yep. All right, so here's the second shot for Red. They are trying to draw behind this nearly centerline guard here by Yellow. They got sweepers on it. Oh no, they're not. They're not trying to draw behind. They're trying to split the house, I guess. I don't think they called for draw behind. I don't know if it reverse handle or if I just saw that wrong, but looks a little bit heavy. Skip's probably gonna be able to sweep it deeper into the house, but not quite out. Looks like it's still biting. So, all right, the house is split for Red. Probably not exactly what they want, but you know, 2 stones in the house is 2 stones in the house. So. Yellow here is definitely going for the draw behind their centerline guard, so we will see how their draw weight is. Looking at it from here, looks like it might be a little light. They got both sweepers on it right away. Looks like it's definitely going to need some help. They better start hurrying hard. And it's starting to curl quite significantly now. Looks like it might be able to get it biting, but definitely not going to get it all the way behind.
That was the first rock so far of the game that far out on that side of the ice. So
yeah, that was quite a bit wider. I think actually almost every stone in the first end came in the other side on the other turn, right? I don't think anything came from that side.
yeah, it was all against the wall on sheet A.
Yep. Yeah, so it's not surprising the skips and the throwers need to get a good read for that side of the ice, both the line and the weight. So. What are we going for here? Another draw through that port. Pretty big port between the 2 yellows. You can definitely fit a stone through them and get behind the center guard on the button. So it looks like what they're going for here. They've got the curl. It's just a matter of maybe being a little bit too heavy. Yeah, I think this is probably going to go out the back or at least very deep. Yeah, Skip's not quite able to get it out the back, but it is very deep.
12-foot.
Yeah. It is, oh, we don't even have an overhead of our sheet, do we? Of this end.
Yeah, we do.
Looks like we got some people behind us doing some boom shooter shots already. It's never too early to start, especially not 7:30 on Thursday. I've actually never seen that before either. I didn't know. Is that something we have at the club, or did
Yeah.
they bring that?
No, that's ours.
I don't know. I've never seen that used. So.
Thursday night is not usually a party night.
Yeah, fair enough. Thursday league's not known for going hard. Meanwhile, up here, Yellow tried to follow in that red shot, and they were a little bit narrow. They ended up hitting their guard and splitting them a little bit. So the center is very clogged up right now, which is good for Yellow, but problem being that Red does have 3 stones spread throughout the house in all different places, which they will not be able to. Definitely won't be any doubles here, I do believe, although I guess that's alive. Meanwhile, it looks like Red's going to try and throw another stone in the house, coming from the other side this time. Got the sweepers on it. It is a good bit wide. I think they're going to try to promote this one in a bit, and it's going to clank off, but not enough. Moved it maybe a foot, but didn't get it behind cover. So I think the line call might have been off a bit there. I saw the skip had him on, but didn't quite curl enough. It's definitely not an easy shot, though, to get that angled promote in like that. So good try.
Oh, I'm screwing up.
Okay, so Yellow shots coming in. Looks like they're trying just to take out this one that Red just tried to promote and roll behind. They got the takeout. The roll looks like it's going to overroll. Yep, it's going to get right out the back. But
Almost had the long double.
yeah, that would have been something if they managed that, or if they managed to like freeze on it. That would have been the dream, I think. Might have been, yeah, they probably would have been sitting shot rock if they froze on it. So. All right, Red's going to try and basically put that stone back, but hopefully get it behind cover this time. So would be much better if they could get it behind, as it was quite exposed last time and made for a relatively easy takeout. Sweepers are letting it go. Weight looks like it might be a little up, but it's starting to slow down. It did get out pretty far wide towards the edge of the sheet, where the ice is a little bit less predictable. So it's going to stick around. It's going to just be just outside the 8 foot. So
second in a row when all of the rocks are in the back behind the tee line of the house.
Yep. And second one in the row, we have more or less a little triangle of guards, all from the same team. So this time, looks like they're going to try to promote that guard. They're going to try and can't tell if they're going to try to run it back and take out those 2 Reds in the back, or just sit on them. Probably just going to sit on them.
I think he called for tee line weight, so it should just be promote to the button.
Yeah, or there. They definitely have the backboard to work with if it goes a little too hard, but yeah, no real reason to take those out. They're pretty far back. They can just out-count them. I'm not going to get them both out, so. Sweepers are on it. Line looks good here, but I think it's going to be a little bit too light. Oh, no, that's actually quite perfect. That's almost right on the button.
Great shot.
Yeah, that actually was perfect. Yeah, great shot there.
Bruce calling for the double peel of the 2 guards.
Yeah, well, now that they got behind, they kind of have to. Those guards weren't causing too many problems when there's nothing behind them, but now they need to get it out of there. So, yeah, it looks like they're going to go for the double peel. Actually, can't tell because he's in the way. They might even be able to make the triple peel if they live the dream. I think they can hit the one, roll into the other, and then slide through. Yeah. So here we go. Sweepers are on it. Let's see what happens. Oh, they're going for the run back, which they are going to get, but okay, yeah. They didn't actually completely take out one of their own stones. They knocked it farther out, but it's still in the house. So that great shot is immediately taken out by another great shot. So it's just starting to get exciting here, Frank.
Yes, Travis and I play on our Thursday night league team.
Yep. Team Dwayne Johnson, the best team in curling.
And we definitely do not have as much experience as any of the teams that are playing tonight on this sheet.
That is correct. We do have experience in throwing doubles, though.
We do.
And poorly made run-back takeouts. Poorly planned run-back takeouts, I should say. So Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how experienced this team from St. Paul is, but I think you know most of the guys on the Potomac team, right?
Yeah, I do ice maintenance with Harvey and Howard, and we play against Arthur on Thursdays. I don't know Skip Bruce, but I'm sure
They've
they're
all been curling for a while, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, so looks to me like Yellow's just going to try and draw behind their guards here. Not a bad plan without the hammer. They just need to. They're going to need to try to steal here, or significantly at least cut down Red. I mean, right now Red's sitting 3, but a lot still needs to happen. Those stones are all very open. The center of the house is completely clear. So, oh no, they're going for a takeout.
Up weight shot, yeah.
Yeah, that they gave almost negative ice on that shot. That was an interesting line call. I think they were trying to hit it on the inside like that, so it didn't jam. So, very well.
That redwood's still biting, though, I think.
Yeah, that's. I don't know. I don't think that's what they wanted. I think they wanted to run back and hit them both out. Cause
yeah, definitely.
taking one out doesn't seem worth it right here. Yeah, interesting ice call. It looked like she had the boom pretty much right on the nose of that stone that they hit, right?
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what it looked like to me. Angles are hard as we're not sitting directly over the sheet here, but that's what it looked like. So, nevertheless, they still have another shot, so certainly doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
Doesn't hurt to get a stone out of there. That one will definitely not score now. So.
Red has hammer and potentially 4 points this end.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they play it here from Yellow, because they could do another takeout and just hold them. I mean, very easy takeout on either side, or they could get greedy and try to steal or hold them to 1, which could potentially backfire and give up 4. So,
main objective for Red on this one is don't give them the hit and roll behind.
yes, they need to get behind cover. And they have a lot of room to get behind because they have 2 yellow guards there. So, and that is one problem they have, is that both their guards they're drawing behind are yellow, so that the promote run back will be there regardless. Looks like this stone's going to be too heavy. Probably not going to stick around. If it does, it's very deep. Sweep. Yep. All right, so you got it out. So, all right, 4 is no longer alive for Ed. That dream is pretty much dead. So, are they going for another takeout? It looks like they're going for another takeout. Which, I mean, both those are in, right?
Yeah, we apologize. We don't have our overhead cameras.
Well, we have one
on
but
the live stream. We have them in the warm room.
We have one, right? It's just not perfect.
No, they don't work on the live stream for some reason.
What's the other view we have?
View of the house?
Oh yeah, that. Okay. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, well, they can see it pretty well with us telling them where it is. But yeah, those two both, from everything we can tell, they're both biting. So seems curious to me that they would go for a takeout here rather than the draw. But again, these guys are much more experienced than we are, so I'm sure there's a plan here.
It seems like they're just content for
trading 2.
Yeah, trading 2 the first 2 ends.
Yeah. Yep. So they make the takeout. The roll is not behind,
sit
but
for shot.
Yeah, but I mean this.
But now
you don't want to speak in absolutes, but this should be a relatively easy nose hit for 2 here.
Yeah, but
anything can happen.
Instead of drawing to touch paint, now you got to draw to the back line to tap them out.
No, or just hit it nose. Doesn't matter how hard you hit it if you hit it on the nose.
That's true.
So pretty much you just need to nose hit it with whatever weight you feel comfortable with the ice call. So, yeah, again, I would have thought maybe that Yellow would have tried to throw a guard in there. Or not a guard, a draw to the button. Not quite the button, but behind their guards.
Behind their guards, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I mean, if they miss this shot, it looks great. So, and actually, they are going to get it, but I think they're going to roll out. Yep. So, sure enough, there you go. Works out. Red gets 1, but Yellow's taking back the lead with the hammer now.
Oh, that didn't work.
Yo, is our bar open?
The bar is open.
Do they take credit cards?
Doubtful.
Damn it. All right. Carry on. All right. Into the third end. Red is trailing 2-1.
There we go. There's the correct scoreboard.
Hammer's back to yellow.
I need to try to figure out how to do the team names on the scoreboard.
Can we just put it in like the broadcast title?
Yeah.
That would probably be easiest because then people can just see it, you know. If you can't put it on
Potomac is red.
Potomac is red. Team Black is red. All right. So first shot from red, looking for a guard. It's going to end up deep in the house, about halfway through the 8-foot. Yellow's calling for a corner guard, about a little bit outside the house. Pretty standard with the hammer here, so.
Let's see if we get a good first guard.
Yeah, sweeper's
this
on.
end.
I think this one's going to be good, and then sweeper's on it, so it doesn't have too much. Might end up in the house, but it's not the worst. Yeah, it looks like it's biting, so I don't think that red's going to go for the takeout on it, so it's not a huge deal. Are you trying to do the scoreboard?
Trying to do a short scoreboard.
Right,
In between doing the cameras, it's hard to
and in
poke
between
around for the scoreboard.
and not doing the sound too.
Yeah, I apologize for that.
Not like it's happened before.
We'll have to switch and let you do the cameras at the same time.
No, I'm just here to talk. That's what they pay me for. There's a reason they don't pay me very much or at all. Anyway, Redstone here. They were looking to guard up their shot rock. Looks like they did a pretty good job. Got about half of it covered right on the center line.
They're
On
1
the
and
top
2.
of the house. They're 1 and 2 right now, but they're both relatively open. Yellow's going to go ahead and take this opportunity to peel the, I don't want to call it a guard because it's in the house, but the high stone. Looks like, I think they're going to try and run it back too, because it is there to get the run back double. Might as well try while you're at it. So definitely not easy to make that, but it's kind of playing with house money when you're doing that. Yeah, they're not going to get the run back, but they do take out the top stone, and now they got 2 in the house, sitting second, third right now, and the red shooter is wide open. So red's going to try to, looks like they're going to take out the yellow stone that was just shot rather than guard their own. They look content to trade takeouts here.
This looks like guard weight.
Nah, I mean, I don't know what he'd be guarding with that ice. Yeah, and they're trying to hit it. I think it might miss, but they're trying to hit it. Yeah, they hit it, but all it did was tap it in. So, yeah, I think their plan was, okay, we're sitting 1 now without hammer. If we trade takeouts, we should be able to hold them to no less than 1, so. Oh, now you changed that.
Yep.
Why'd you wait till now? All right. We have a better view of the house now, so that's good. Oh, okay. Looks like yellow's going to go for the coveted backline hack weight takeout, the shot that Frank and I have never made in our life.
Hey, speak for yourself. We made a couple.
All right, I have never made one. You've called me on them a billion times, and I've never made it. So, yeah, the redstone's maybe 25% covered. Looks like this is over curling already, so they're going to try to maybe promote the yellow into it. Going to be unsuccessful, and it's going to end up a little bit too far out. So that was not very good. That pretty much just ended up guarding that redstone, which is definitely not what they wanted, I'm sure. So
Apologize for the cameras being frozen. Not really sure what that's about.
no, there it goes. Man, they keep standing where I can't see this skip call. What are we going for here? They just trying to split the house?
Yeah, it looks like a draw to me.
Yeah, that line's. Yeah, they're trying to split the house. No, so that's a good call. You don't have the hammer and you already have one in there. You just want to split the house. So the best case, they can't take them both out, and they can take one, but they're not going to score multiple points. So not the full split they wanted, but it is nice because would be very hard for yellow to take them out and roll behind cover. So they're pretty much just going to have to trade stones here, which if they trade from here, red will hold yellow to 1 point. So we'll see how it plays out. Sweepers are on it. Line looks pretty good. Looks like it's going to hit it right on the nose and stick. Yep, no, not quite the nose. Rolls out a bit. They are sitting shot now. Can't imagine that red going to allow that to stay there. They're definitely going to try to take it out. And that is the call. So it seems like until somebody misses, there's going to be a bit of a takeout war here, which I would say favors red. They're in a slightly better position, but
They're also the home team, so they might know the ice a little bit better.
or they might know it worse because they're used to it.
They'll be fooled.
Yeah. Looks like this needs to move quite a bit, though. Yep, that's going to miss. So that changes things now. Probably not going to see takeouts being traded anymore. You'll probably see yellow. They're probably going to go for the back line heavy draw takeout.
There's about a 2-second delay between the audio and the video, and you're calling it right before the video shows it.
Oh, so that I wait?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't want to ruin the suspense for the viewer.
Yeah. Well, it just gives me a chance to, catch up when I'm not paying attention. Yeah. So, yeah, it looks like they're going for the back line tap back on that red shooter, which, if they get that out, they would be sitting 5 stones. So that red stone is very important right now. So if they were able to get this out. Sweepers are on it. They're trying to keep it straight past there. Oh, it just made it past. Oh, that's perfect.
That's a great shot.
Yeah.
Didn't move it far enough for 5, but definitely sitting 4.
They're definitely sitting 4. I think they probably would have preferred a little more curl and it to stay a little more to the left. But, I mean, it's hard to be too unhappy with that shot. So red's going to go for the takeout on here. He called it dead on the nose there. So, well, he threw it pretty heavy. So there you go. Looks like they're going to try and get it to roll inside a bit, hopefully behind cover, and basically kind of do what that other stone just did. Sweepers are on it. They're not going to get the roll that they wanted. So they are open again. This does give yellow the possibility to go back to sitting 4. Yeah, I'm not going to try to wait because it just makes it too hard. I'm just going to say it as it goes.
Okay, go for it.
I'll probably be behind anyway. All right, last Vice Rock here for yellow. I'm going to try and take out that red one that was just put there. Now we're on the other side of a takeout war where yellow is clearly in the advantage, so they will be happy to trade takeouts here.
Yeah, I think red needs to start trying to freeze to something.
Yep, and looks like yellow. Why does I mention takeout war again on command? The next takeout is missed, and things change dramatically. So right now, again, it looks like red is back to sitting shot rock, but yellow is 2 through 4 rather. So again, one very important red rock. This one is currently again wide. This one's wide open. The other one had some cover. So we will see what they go for here, whether they try to guard it or just throw another one in the house.
Let's listen to the house mic.
Okay.
I pulled
Yeah,
behind the cover.
a little bit.
So,
All right,
well, it's going to be back house. And they're going to do exactly what they tried.
Yep, hard, hard.
All right, so I heard back house there, so it looks like they're going to try and tap back. What are they going to go for with the back house there? What are they trying to hit?
It looks like they're just trying to tap it to the back 12 foot and then roll slightly behind the guard.
That
just so
ice
they
call,
have,
that's not a lot of ice for that, though.
yeah.
I mean, he's only like a foot off that stone, and he's calling back house weight.
Maybe they're just freezing to the red in the 12 foot.
Yeah.
That'd be about a draw curl.
Yeah. We'll see here. Yeah, I don't have a good read for it. I heard back house, but that weight call looks like a good bit more than back house. So maybe he was saying we'll stick around back. We'll throw a takeout and we'll stick around in the back of the house. That definitely looks like takeout weight to me. Yep. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. So they got the takeout on that Yellowstone. They used their redstone to keep themselves in with the roll, but now they are relatively protected by that Yellowstone.
Definitely sitting 2 red now.
Yeah, so now they're definitely sitting 2 red. So this end has been very back and forth.
Yeah, no guards. Leaves a lot of good shots to be made.
Yep, and there was a couple misses there, really opened it up for the other team, and they traded back and forth with the opportunities to score big. Now Red's got a chance to steal 2, potentially.
Red, of course, being Potomac's team black.
Yep. How many people are watching?
4.
4. Wow.
4 people in the chat.
That's
including you. So 3.
No, I left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I left. Let's make sure I left so I'm not double counting myself. Can't. All right. Looks like yellow's gonna go for the draw behind freeze here. Well, or they could be going for the takeout on the inside. I can't tell the handle he's got in there right now.
This is the Skip's first rock or second rock?
Skip's first rock. Actually, look, based on the way he's holding the handle and the hack, I think he's going for the takeout on that red. Yeah, he's going for the takeout. All right, so it's definitely takeout weight. Needs to move. Might have thrown that a little bit inside, but looks like it's going to get a nice curl. And it's going to roll, and it's going to be pretty good. It's out counting right now, so that's what they wanted.
Yeah, it's frozen.
They
it's
got
out
that.
counting.
Yeah, it's got a nice backboard. It'd be really hard to get that out of there without jamming. So yeah, that was a very good shot for Skip Arnold. I don't know what his first name is. Drew Arnold.
Drew Arnold.
Okay. Go back to this for a second. Oh, wow.
Which one?
My friend that's coming up from Triangle, I didn't realize he was skipping.
Oh, Chris?
Yeah. They're getting in tonight, I know. I don't think they don't play till tomorrow.
No, it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually the Potomac teams play Thursdays.
Yep, that makes a lot of sense. Seems relatively fair since they're all local. All right, so what do we got here? Looks like Red is going to go for the takeout on that yellow. It's going to be difficult.
I'm curious why he's not trying to draw in there.
He actually might be drawing in. No, he's going for the takeout. I don't know. I think he's thinking, well, I might not be able to get the yellow out, but I can jam it back far enough that my red will out count it, and then I'll roll inside too. Maybe get back to 2. Or this is the easiest path in. No, he's drawing. It's definitely drawing. Yeah. Okay, and using his stone as a backboard does look like he's out counting the yellow, so he's got a chance to steal. Yellow's got a decent chance here to get 2 though. If they can pretty much just follow that shot directly in. They tap it back at all, they'll be sitting 2. Or if they live the dream and just kind of run it real hard into there and split the 2 out the back, they could go for 5. Which honestly might be worth trying.
This was a Thursday night game, yeah.
Well, there's a Thursday night game, you definitely try it.
I think that's what they're doing. It looks like
I
normal
think,
weight.
yeah, that ice call
Brew.
looks like he's going to be throwing it pretty hard. I mean, I like it because let's say if you nose hit it, you're still scoring 2.
I think the only risk would be not curling enough and
You give them 1, sure.
hitting your yellow and giving them 1 or 2. I mean,
Yeah, but you got a chance to score 5.
right, I would take the 5.
I think that'll split too. If they hit that red stone on the nose, I think they might split out the back. Maybe a little off, a little in,
So this
little closer to the center line.
Drew,
So
Drew Arnold delivering his
here we go.
hammer of the third end.
Yep, definitely a lot of weight. It's coming in very hot. Needs a little bit of curl. Yeah, they're
Supers are
on their
off.
own stones right now. That might be a problem. Oh, that is definitely not what they wanted, but I think that's going to get them 2. Yeah, it looks like that'll be 2 yellow. All right, well, that was a pretty exciting end.
Yeah, it didn't curl enough, but it still worked out for him.
Yeah, I think that's what he kind of figured. There's
So it's 2
as
yellow.
long
you
as he
said?
hits something. I want to see him hang it to be sure, but I'm pretty sure that was, yeah.
What shape do you guys do?
I'm sorry?
What shape do you do?
B.
Just have to know for when I'm on it, because otherwise my brother will be annoying me.
Oh man, why do we have the Penguins game on here and not the Caps game?
Team Drew Arnold from St. Paul is up 4-1 after 3 ends.
It appears nothing is happening in the Caps game anyway, so we'll allow it. First yellow shot, looking for the center line guard. Very exciting, as the first stone of every end always is. Looks like we will have some guards in play early this end, so. Well, actually,
Leeds finally got the ice down.
just as I say that, it ends up in
You
the
jinxed
house.
them.
Yep. It looks slow. It's very hard to tell from this angle. It's very hard to tell from on the ice too, but even harder from here.
Bruce is liking to hit
Yep.
instead of throw up the corner guard.
Looks like he wants to keep them out of the house, keep it open right now. Ooh, the sweepers are on that. That's got a lot of curl. I think they're going to really need to hold that. I don't think they're going to do it. It's going to be a flash. So, looks like they're throwing the same ice this time, just hopefully a little bit higher and guard up their shot rock.
I'm always a fan of.
Oh man, there was a
throwing the
nice
guard
double run back takeout there.
on
Or
sheet C.
run back takeout from sheet C, yeah. Yep, that is the exact guard they were looking for there. So they've got yellow's looking good now. They don't have the hammer. They got the shot rock in the 4 foot, nicely guarded. Good start to the end for them. Hey, we are small, but we are mighty.
Yeah, if anyone's in the chat wants to know the scores of any other sheets, let us know. We'll try to get them for you.
Yeah, actually, we should do that. Although we got to figure out what colors everyone is. So
Yeah. Well, so the Potomac teams we know.
yeah, but we don't know what color their stones are.
Yeah, but we know the player.
Right, so we got to watch them throw a stone and see. Unlike the Dykes, I do believe teams are allowed to pick their stone color here, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
It's flip for hammer or color.
yeah. That was unfortunate at Dykes when we were forced to play with the terrible blue stones because, as everyone knows, red stones are the best stones, and yellow are the second best, and blue are just
Yellow
clearly inferior.
only the second best because we have red and yellow at our club, though.
Well, and because they're not blue. Anyway, red shot here. Looked like they were trying to get a little follow tap back onto the yellow shooter. It ended up a bit light, just outside the 12-foot. It is in range to potentially be promoted, although I don't know that the angle's there with the yellow guard in the way, but does give them some protection if they want to try to draw behind that and outcount this yellow.
Not curling far enough.
Yeah, yellow's got a nice corner guard, a little bit outside, probably not exactly where they want it there.
Tight to the house, though, so that might be promotable.
It's definitely promotable. It's not protecting a whole lot right there. Red's going to try and peel this centerline guard right now, which I do think is a good call from them because it is causing a lot of problems right now, making them have to deal with this. It overcoat quite a bit. Sweepers are on it. They were able to hold it just enough to clip it out on the far side. So, well done. I imagine yellow's either going to split the house here or try and put that back. Looks like they're going to put it back. Always interested to see whether people like to try and just protect their one stone or just kind of hedge their bet and split the house. I'm always a big fan of splitting the house.
Going aggressive versus conservative, I guess.
I don't even know which one you would be more aggressive.
That's true.
But I like splitting the house because if you get them both in, like, you know they can't make them both. If you guard it, you know, there's maybe maybe they could still hit it with a really good shot. So, you know.
I always hate the teams that are great at putting up guards right after I take them out, though.
Yeah, well, that looks like this team right now as they put one back. It's a little bit more off the center line here, but because of where that red guard is, it kind of can get away with it there. I think that's what they wanted, is to split them a bit. So looks like they're going to go for the promote on the red one just outside the house right now.
Yep.
We got hello curlers from Houston, Texas. Man, I didn't know there were many curlers in Texas. That's cool.
Yes, hello, Greg from the chat. What club do you belong to?
Yeah.
And are you rooting for anyone playing today?
Yeah, sweepers are on this stone here. Looks like it's gonna need some help getting in there. It's gonna hit about where they wanted, but just a bit short on weight. Needed another probably about 6 feet to get where they needed to go. And that is unfortunate because now all they did was guard the Yellowstone even more by missing that. So it's even more guarded, and their promote is a decent bit harder now because they have to worry about not hitting their own stone on their way in. So, all right. Yellow going for the promote on the corner guard here?
No,
Are they trying to draw through the port?
Trying to draw through the port.
All right.
Get a second one in the house.
Yep. Yeah, I guess they're. Yeah, they could have thrown it on the other side, though. I mean, the other side of the sheet's completely open. It's interesting. Obviously, I'm sure they know better than I do, so.
Might be a second guard.
Yeah, well, they need to make sure they don't split them. Yeah, that's not what they wanted. That's exactly what they didn't want.
Yeah.
They just peeled their own guard pretty much. Yeah, see, that's why I like throwing that stone just on the other side of the house. There's nothing you can miss.
Besides the house.
Well, yeah, which is fine. You can't hit any stone. You can't hit anything into a bad position.
Can't make it worse.
Best case, you split the house a little more. Worst case, you just flash. Whereas here, now your shot is wide open for the takeout.
Undone.
Yeah. Now, luckily for them, this would be the only shot Red has in the house, so they're not in danger of giving up a ton of points, but they are going from stealing to not stealing, so. Curling Club of Houston. All right. All right, sweepers are on this, trying to keep it straight through there. It's not a lot of weight for a takeout. Trying to keep it through, not going to keep it. Opens things up even more.
Greg played here 2 years ago.
Oh, nice. Cool. Are there any teams from Houston here? Or is he just watching to enjoy some Thursday night live curling?
I didn't see any teams from Houston, but
Yeah,
if
maybe.
that was the case, I'd be on NBC Sports. Doesn't have they have curling night in America tonight?
In America, isn't that a Canadian thing?
I thought NBC Sports Net is doing curling night in America.
I didn't know they did it regularly.
Maybe that's
Anyway.
Saturdays.
Anyway, it's curling night on livestream.com/Potomac Curling Club
There you
today.
go.
So, yellow shot here. They are trying to put back the guard that they peeled off themselves, I believe. They might be a little bit too heavy here. It looks like it's slowing down. They might tap the red, but it won't put it back enough. So, yep, just short of that red one. Looks like they
Looks like the yellow one in the
you could hit that,
shot
but
rock is still like a little exposed.
it's a little exposed. But that's a hard shot. That's definitely a big money shot if you make it.
Looks
so.
like that's what they're going for, though.
Yeah.
Giving themselves a little bit more ice.
I mean, they really want to score here. They don't want to go down 5-1. So, yeah, here they go. Not sure that's got enough weight to make it through
Sweepers
that
are on
relatively narrow port. Yeah, both sweepers on it early. Yeah, I think it's too light. Yeah, it's definitely too light. They're gonna try and
over curling.
they're gonna try and run into their own red here and maybe promote it in, but I think it's gonna be too hard for that. Nope, overcurled. Oh, so now they just promoted another yellow in. Now yellow's sitting 2. I think if they had stayed on that a little bit, they might have hit
Might
the
have gotten
yellow.
the correct angle.
They might have hit the yellow at a better angle and run back into their red and tapped it in instead. Still wouldn't have outcounted, but would have kept the second yellow one out. Okay. So, we have, sorry, what was his name? Drew
Arnold.
Arnold getting ready to take his first skip rock here. They are currently sitting 2, which would put them up significantly if they're able to steal here. So, I do think it's going to be hard for red to get more than 1 point here. It's certainly still possible, but
Yeah, with that
they're
one
running
buried,
out of stones.
the yellow one buried.
Well, I don't think either one's buried now. It's just there's 2 of them now. And you can only take out so many stones at a time.
I think they're going for another guard.
Yeah, they're trying to put that guard on that one that they had before. They've got the ice down here. They've put it there quite a few times. So it's going to be about getting the right weight. This one's going to be pretty high, which is definitely what they want. Just got to make sure it doesn't overcurl at the end.
Yeah, that's a good
Nope.
guard.
Yep, that's pretty much perfect for them. Yep, so that is pretty much completely blocked now. So yeah.
Red does have the double promote on the center line.
Yeah,
Possibility.
That's never the play you want in your back pocket, but it's
No.
better than no play.
There might be.
Let's see. You want to try and turn on the house mic here, see if we can hear this in?
Yeah.
Which one is it? No, near.
That one. And they just left.
Yeah, looks like we missed it. Okay. I think they are going for that double promote, double run back.
It's the only thing I can see.
Either that or I don't think they're peeling the guard. I mean, they probably they'd hold the boom a lot farther out if they're peeling the guard. So, I mean, it's definitely there, and the angle is good. I mean, they don't need to like cut on the first promote there, so they just need to kind of hit it on the nose. So, it's definitely there. Problem for them is it's a hard shot, and even if they do make it, they're only sitting 1. So.
Bruce Black's first rock of the end.
Yeah, it's starting to curl. It needs to keep coming, though. It might be a little bit too heavy, too. Okay. Oh, actually, no. They ended up getting the wick exactly. Did somebody switch this? Or did you switch it?
I didn't switch it back from the other side.
Okay. Yeah, so they are not going to be sitting shot. They are cutting down one, which helps, but I really think they need to score here. And they need to ideally score 2. But there are quite a lot of people here now. For a Thursday night?
It's a hop on Thursday night.
Yeah,
Potomac.
this is the place to be.
And there's another draw after this, so there's probably
Yeah,
teams
yeah.
are getting ready for that.
Although that's not till like 10:30, isn't it? 10?
9:30.
9:30.
Next time we got to try to catch the skips telling their sweepers what the plan is on the
Yeah.
microphones.
Yeah, it is nice when we get the mics, because then, then we don't have to guess.
Yeah, both skips turned down their on-person microphones. We're just going to have to try to get them with the overhead mics.
All right, so what are they? They're trying to draw through that port and put another one in, or just block it up even more? Probably just block it up. I think they're happy to steal one here, not get too greedy.
You can always just call that line and then whatever weight. If he's a little heavy, he'll bring it in.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for the guard. Play it nice and safe here. No, they're trying to get it in. They're probably going to get it in. Will they get it close enough to outcount that red? Sweep.
Certainly sweeping for it.
No, not quite. It's got it really protected, though.
Yep.
They're going to have a very hard time scoring here if you're red. In fact,
Yeah, there's no more
what even
promote
what even is
opportunity.
the play here? What's the play, Frank? What's the crazy Friday night shot here?
I think you got to follow that one down with like backline weight and just rattle them a little bit.
I don't think you're going to get him to rattle enough with backline weight, though.
That's true.
You're just barely going to move it.
You're not going to get around that guard, so maybe, no, this is the last rock, so you can't peel the guard.
Yeah, peeling the guard with the hammer, generally not a good plan.
You could put up another guard to prevent them tapping that one in for 3.
What do you mean, they're
in
done?
for 2.
What do you mean they're done? This is their last shot.
Oh, I thought yellow had the hammer. Okay.
No, red
you're
has
right.
the hammer. That's what I'm saying.
All right, I have no idea.
Yeah.
We'll see what they do.
I think they're going to try to tap it back. They might be able to wick it and just roll into the 4-foot. But, I mean, they're definitely trying to live the dream here, so we'll
If
see.
this was the second end, I would debate about just giving them the 1.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I think you kind of have to, but I mean, it's not. They give up 1. Sure, they're down 4, but, you know, they get 2 or 3. It comes back pretty quick.
Yeah, they don't have to be as aggressive as in the later ends of the match.
Yeah. They give up 1 here. There's still time. Definitely still time. They had their chances this end. There was a couple shots and the last end that they just missed by a hair. So
Here comes the hammer of the 4th end.
yeah, they're going for it. They make it through that gap. They might be able to hit it on the inside. Run it back.
Just needs to sit.
Oh, get it in. Oh, yeah, they got it. They got 1 red, I think, from my unprofessional angle. Yeah, they're moving the rock, so they must have got 1 red. All right, well, great shot to get 1. Certainly could have been worse, but
We sure it was 1 red? Not.
I'm pretty sure. My professional this side opinion is we'll see when they hang the score, but I saw the yellow player move the red rock, which is usually a good indication that they're saying, you got it, I'm moving your stone for you.
So after 4 ends, Team Arnold from St. Paul with the yellow rocks is winning 4-2 against Team Black from Potomac.
All right, Frank, I'm going to try and get a beer. Hold down the fort.
Try and get a beer. With the Howard is throwing the lead rocks for Team Potomac. We'll try to get a scoring update on the other sheets for you when Travis comes back from the bar. Potomac's going to put up a nice, yes, you can call that a center corner guard. Not quite on the center line, but Team Arnold's going to look to put up a guard also. A change from the first 4 ends, where every lead rock was in the house. Sweepers are not on it. That one's really tight to the house. That's a nice corner guard. Bruce is going to call Howard in for the draw on his second rock behind the red guard. Sweepers are letting it curl. Can't tell if the ice is normal ice for Potomac or if our ice team made it speed up a little bit for the Bonspiel. Great shot by Howard, drawing in behind his corner guard. Drew is going to try to chip that one out, looks like. Not sure how much he can see of it. I have a bad angle. It's going to over curl and hit the guard. That was the last lead rock, so number 3 guard zone. Potomac's going to look to draw in between their 2 reds, I think. Plan B would be a promote of one of them, higher one. Sweepers are on it. Looks like for weight. They'll set up for a nice guard in front of their only rock in the house. Oh, looks like they have a biter. Looks like that red one on the top of the 12 is a biter. I apologize, I do not know the names of the players on St. Paul's team. Looks like they're going to get a nice peel here, though, that guard.
Yes, yes, yes! In the house.
You can hear Bruce on our overhead camera calling for more weight and in the house. Pro side miss, definitely he wants it in the house or a little bit heavier on the heavier side. Sweepers are on it. Makes it through the port. It's a great shot by Arthur there. Bruce is calling, or Drew is calling for a normal takeout of the red rock in the 8-foot with his leads rock, seconds rock. Looks like he's going to get a, oh, he's going to overroll through the 8-foot to the T-line 12-foot. All right, I should say T-line 8-foot.
All right, great news. I'm back. Also, I have a delicious cherry blossom
I
cocktail.
was going to say that's not a beer.
Yeah, well, they have a cocktail called cherry blossom, so it felt fitting. What did I miss?
So Potomac has put a couple in, guarded them up, and St. Paul's team's trying to start peeling guards and getting at that shot rock.
Yeah. Looks like Potomac's sitting 1 right now.
Yes. The St. Paul Yellow Rock was a nice hit and roll.
They're the second shot right now.
Yes.
Yeah. A steal would definitely be great here for Potomac. Get them back in it, tighten it up to 1. Right now, they've only been able to score. Had the hammer twice. They've scored 1 point each time. They're going to need to do more than that to win this game, obviously. Either scoring 2 points or scoring without the hammer. So looks like we're going for a guard peel here from Yellow. Can't tell if they're going for the run back
Sweepers are catching up.
or just the peel. Looks like just the peel. Oh, and they're going
Oh,
to
it's
take
gonna
out their
jam.
own stone. So they did get the guard out of the way and open up the shooter, but they knocked out their own second shot rock. Not out, but back.
Yeah, they have two rocks on the 12-foot, so that might come back to
Yeah,
play a role
yeah.
in some decision making.
Red's definitely going to try and put back this guard. Their second shot is well guarded by the Yellow, which is you guys should be able to see on your screen. Yeah. So if they can get this guarded, they'll have 2 well protected rocks without hammers. So looks like this is over curling though. I think they're going to try and split it. They might be able to get the split here. No, they're not.
Center guards.
Yeah, that's
Center guards when they
unfortunate. That was their
all
chance to
center
really take control of this end here.
They're going to allow a hit and roll maybe.
Yeah, they definitely need to at least get that shot out of there. The roll would definitely help them a lot too. But getting that one out of there, they're probably not going to have another chance. So what are they? I don't know. They're going for the run back, or did they just miss and they took the plan B?
I think they took the plan B.
Oh well, that's a really good plan B. Wow. Did you see that?
That was amazing.
They made the run back, take out of the second shot, and then rolled perfectly behind, right to the button.
I wish we had instant replay of the overhead on that one.
Yeah, we don't, do we?
Nope.
Oh wow, that was. Yeah. I don't think it was as good on the view you guys have, but it went perfectly.
Yeah, I think a sweeper was blocking it on the webcast view.
They hit their guard, ran it back into the second shooter, and it rolled perfectly behind what was the shot rock. They're completely buried, and they are covering the pin. So that's
definitely the shot of the night so far.
Yeah, I think so. I wonder if that was what they were going for. It didn't look like it at first, but either way.
I don't think so.
Either way, it's a great in the heat of the moment call
with an open hit line. You just go for the hit on the shot rock there.
Yeah, well, maybe they were trying to do that.
Potomac looks like they have a nice hit, very short promote to take out the shot rock that's on the button right now.
Yeah, they do have that. Luckily for them, the stone that's guarding it is theirs, so that opens that up for them. It's going to need to curl quite a bit, though. Starting. Yeah, there it goes. Yep, they're going to do exactly what they needed there. Not quite out the back, but most likely that stone's not going to matter. If that stone's counting, they're already
Yeah.
in trouble, I think. So
One red rock sitting in the 4 foot, top of the 4 foot, and the other red rock sitting at the top of the 4 foot.
you said top of the 4 foot twice, I think.
Yeah, they're both in the top of the 4 foot.
Well, one of them's on the
They're
biting the top of the 4 foot. And
slightly-
one of them's touching the button.
Slightly offset enough where, with a heavy enough hit, you might be able to split them both out.
Maybe. You can definitely just hit the back one. Well, I'm not sure why you would want to
Yeah, that would
only
just-
hit the back one,
You would
but
feel that one.
yeah, looks like they are going to go for that. See if they can split them both out. My guess is I don't think they're going to be able to split them both out, but they can definitely at least get one out, and maybe two. I mean, certainly worth trying. Sweepers are on this. Nope,
Missed the guards.
I am very wrong. Very
Is he
wrong.
gonna
As they,
sweep it out?
they easily split them both out.
Easily split that out.
Yep. Yeah.
St. Paul Arnold from St. Paul is now
Yeah.
sitting 4.
That's brutal. They just went from giving up 2 to scoring 4 with one shot. So,
Great shot by Drew
Yeah.
Arnold there.
and then this is last shot. This is last shot for Red now. So they only got
This
one
is
chance.
Bruce's last shot of the end. All 7 yellow rocks are still in play.
Were you able to give an update on the other sheets?
I was not. We'll try to do that after this
All right,
end.
let's try and figure out. I know this is Kaepernick, right?
No, Purcell's on A.
Okay. Oh,
Bob Purcell's on A.
yeah, but the one Kaepernick is on that team. It's just he's not skipping.
Oh, yeah, Henrique, yeah.
yeah, because his
Kaepernick-
son's on that one.
Kaepernick is playing on D right now.
Yeah. All right, this is a big shot for Red here. They need to hold yellow to no more than 2 here to keep this close. If they give up 4, that's
I couldn't hear
What-
what he was saying to his sweepers.
yeah. And they have a chance to steal still, which would be big. I mean, that puts them down 1. But if they give up 4 here, I think it's
Potomac's,
getting really desperate.
Potomac's last rock in the 5th end.
Yep.
To try to prevent a steal of, or a score of 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Potentially 5. Sweepers are on it.
Oh,
trying
needs
to
to get
get around
around
the
that
guard.
guard. They need to be on it. Oh, they need to try to promote now because it's not. Oh, nope.
Bruce loves staying in that camera angle. Oh, man.
Yeah, so. All right. Well, remember when I said that one that didn't get out the back is probably not going to matter, and if it does, it's probably going really bad?
Yep.
Well, it's going really bad. Yeah, that one in the back is going to score, barring
Barring a
a
take
miracle.
out of,
Yeah, take out of your own
itself
rock.
or a promote of a red.
Yeah, I mean, they just need to touch anything for 5, so. This,
They're going to take the
I would take this,
longest,
yeah,
widest draw path.
take the safest path possible. I would argue that the other side is safer, but I guess they trust this side. This is still relatively safe. They're coming all the way from the right.
Yeah.
They'd have to miss really, really, really bad to put a redstone in.
If you want to put the pressure on a lot, you can try to split that tight yellow guard on the left.
I
in.
don't think you need to split. You go up 9-2 if you get 5 here.
That's true.
I don't think you need to split. I mean, you don't even necessarily need to make this shot. You just need to not miss this shot. Pretty much anything that doesn't hit a red stone is a great shot here. No, you don't need to be aggressive here.
Well, when the skip has a draw to touch paint for 1, the skip needs to make that shot.
He does, but I mean, when you have the chance to go up 6,
That's true.
when you are up 6 guaranteed, you need to be up 6. Yeah, and now they're up 7. So, all right.
5 yellow. in
Yep.
the 5th end.
That was a great 7th shot from Drew Arnold there. Really turned that end around for them because they were in danger of giving up, letting them steal 2, and they scored 5.
Drew Arnold is leading 9-2 with the Yellow Rocks after 5th end. Try to do a scoring update on the other sheets.
Yeah, so
Team Purcell on sheet A has the Red Rocks
I think they're up 4-2 right now
throwing their
with hammer.
They are throwing their hammer in the 5th end currently.
Yep. Who is the Potomac team on C? They are red. I can't see who it is, but they are up 6-3. 6-3.
Half Potomac, half Chesapeake.
Okay, Team Johnson, the inferior Johnson, not Dwayne Johnson.
Yes.
But yeah, they're up 6-3. And on sheet D, Kaepernick is leading 5-3. So it looks like other than sheet B, the Potomac teams are doing well. They all are winning currently, so.
Well, it's nice to highlight the skill of a team that's traveled from very far away.
Yeah, I do imagine the team that came from Minnesota was probably going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
Just my guess. Are they the only team from there?
I didn't look.
Do you have it up still? Or?
Yeah, 1 second.
Okay. Anyway, Yellow threw their first stone in the house.
Pretty
Makes sense. They're either
common with
they're
their
either gonna throw it in the house or they're
up
gonna throw
7.
it through when you're up 7. Either one is good. You just don't want any guards. So
I see a couple Pittsburgh,
yeah, there's a lot of Pittsburgh teams.
2 Dallas teams, Houston.
2 Dallas teams. Wow.
Greg, I see your there you go. John Folds is skipping your Houston curling club.
Oh yeah,
Pittsburgh, Columbus, Ohio.
that's really not that far. Schenectady.
So St. Paul looks like they're the farthest traveled to get here.
Well, no, Texas is way farther than Minnesota. I think. Maybe. I don't actually
I guess I'm
know.
not good at geography.
Yeah, well, Midwest geography, it's hard.
All those
Uh,
big states out there.
Us East Coasters, yeah, we don't. Well, anyway, Yellow is going to take out the redstone they threw in the house. While that's going on, I'm going to look up what's farther just because I'm curious now. I want to say Houston's really far down in Texas, too.
Well, I've driven through Minnesota, and I haven't driven to Texas, so that might...
That means very little. All right. According to the Never Wrong Google Maps, Houston, Texas, from my current location, is 1,400 miles driving. St. Paul.
Potomac's looking to freeze.
Is a mere 1,095 miles. So yeah, Texas is farther.
Texas is farther.
Yep.
Potomac freezes on that red rock in the 8-foot.
Yep.
Not shot rock, but they're definitely protected from a takeout, I think.
Yep. And then their takeout on that yellow is still there. So looks like yellow is going to try and just freeze in there, clog up the house, keep their stones. Just anything in the house that's frozen on anything is good. They don't need to score. I mean, they just need to, like,
Takeout game.
takeout game. Well, they're not playing the takeout game, but they need to just not give up 4, really. Even 4 is not that bad. They just need to not give up a huge end, so. Not,
Guarding their shot rock.
yeah. It's interesting. I've seen a lot of teams in this situation will just throw the first 2 stones through and then play takeouts from there. That's not what Team Arnold's gone with here. They've playing it more aggressively, I would say, throwing their stones in the house and then even guarding their stones. Definitely not wrong, especially when you have them in there and you get it well protected. So it's just a different way to go for it. This red shot looks like they were trying to draw and freeze on the shot rock. Not going to quite get the freeze. Also not going to get fully behind cover, but
He's not throwing a takeout.
they are on the button. Yeah, I mean, like I said, they don't need to throw the takeout here. I mean, they can give up points. They have 6 points to give.
That's true.
So if they freeze on top of it, well, what are they going to do?
Looks like he's calling for backline weight.
Yeah, I mean, you literally can't fit more than like 2 stones closer than it if you freeze on it. Just physically, they would not fit. So. They're on this early, though, and it looks like they might be on their guard. Yep, they're going to hit their guard and split. But that opens up. The red shot is wide open now, so.
They get a biter out, or full 12-foot out of it. Bruce is going to have Arthur draw another shot into the 4-foot to try to freeze on a yellow rock. Sweeps on it really hard to try to bury that thing. Sits up in the 8-foot, top 8-foot.
Yep. And not a bad shot, but they're really not going to have a way to get the second shot, the yellow rock, out of there now, which they really need to get out if they're going to score big here. It's just biting in the 4-foot, so it's going to be really hard to score more than a hand, well, more than a couple.
More than one or two, yeah.
Yeah, when there's something biting in the 4-foot. And they need handfuls here, not couples. So they need to try and get that out of there somehow. They probably need to start trying it sooner rather than later too. So meanwhile, yellow's going to go ahead and try and just take out this shot rock. Run red out of stones is they've got a lot of points to give, and red doesn't have a lot of stones left. So. Oh, very nice! Wow.
Great.
Not only did they make the takeout, they got the perfect roll behind, and now they're stealing 2. So I do think if they steal here, that'd probably be a shake.
Shakes, yeah.
Maybe not, just depending on whether they want to.
Another reason I'm glad we didn't play in this field.
Yeah.
Besides having to get a sub for Ricky.
Oh, yeah, because Scumbag Ricky's in Cancun right now. Anyway, they're going for the takeout here with red. They just got around their goat with a good sweep.
Overcurled.
Yeah, it overcurled. They hit it back, but not. They hit the one back, but not the other quite far enough. So yellow's sitting 1 right now. But the red stone is wide open. So the good news is, if they take out the red stone here, red will have the chance for the double takeout, I think, on those 2 yellow. But at that point, they're just running out of stones.
Yeah.
They're gonna be looking at like a max of 3.
Sweepers are on this one. Looks like it's.
Yeah, looks like they're going for the light tap back.
I thought they were gonna. I was confused on the curl on that one. Thought he called the opposite turn. Guess I was mistaken. Bruce looks like he's calling a heavy takeout for Harvey, delivering his last rock of the end.
Yeah, I think what they need to try and do is just get 2 of these Yellowstones out. Probably the only ones they're going to do are the 2 on the Vite from the viewer's perspective here. Or those 2. Why did I say that?
Shooter didn't stick around, but definitely moved the yellows.
I think red's getting 2 right now, so that gives them the chance they need. Yeah, I definitely can't tell who's second from here. For the sake of argument, we'll say it's red, just to make it.
So on the webcast, it looks like the red rock in the top 8 foot on the right side, or the middle yellow rock in the behind that red rock would be measured for a second shot. Warm room's getting quite loud tonight.
Yeah, well, our warm room is not that big, and there are a lot of people here. There is. Yeah, there's probably like 60 people in here. So, anyway, yellow's just going to content to take out one of these rocks, force red to 2, which is more than fine with them. 2 points is way less than red needs right now. So. All right, let's see if we can listen in. Nope, never mind. They're
Well, we
walking
can
away.
see if we can hear him talk to his sweepers.
Yep. See what they're going for here. This will be the first skip rock. Red. Ooh.
Man down.
Just had someone take a nasty fall over in cheat sheet. Looks to be okay though. Was able to avoid hitting the shot rock when he fell though, so that's good.
The only thing worse than falling is falling and burning a stone.
Well, it's falling and burning your stone. That was going to be good. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Here, it actually it looked like he hit the stone with his broom coming out there, didn't it? Maybe not. Anyway, they're going for the takeout on the yellow stone that just got in. Sweepers are on it as it is over curling just a bit. Looks like they're going to get the nose hit though that they wanted. Yep. Nose hit and out. Yellow is immediately calling the same thing. Go for the takeout right on it. If they make this takeout, they'll force red to at most 2, and they'll probably need a measurement just to get that.
I see Team Yellow's taking a lot more ice than Team Red took, or a lot less ice, I should say. Gonna have more speed on this one. Looks like just the skip's preference.
Yeah, it's, as we do, certain people like, the really heavy takeouts, or some people like the lighter ones.
Quote-unquote hack weight.
Yeah, we call hack weight on all our takeouts, and by hack weight, I don't know what we actually mean, but it's
We'll need to figure
way
that out.
more than hack. We all know what it is, which is the important thing. So, anyway, here comes the last shot for yellow. Line looks good. Sweeper's on it a little. Gonna hit it right on the nose. Even get a little bit of roll behind. So looking at it now, this means red's probably gonna have to draw for a point here rather than go for the takeout. Still can't tell. I guess at this point it's the shot rock who's first and who's second. But even if it's red, the best they're doing here is 2. So yellow's still very much in control, but red's got to try to take 2 here. So I am very curious to see. I do hope that they measure it just because I'm curious, even if they end up shaking. Yep, they're calling the draw in. They pretty much need. What do they need? In the middle of the 6 foot, or the 8 foot rather. So I guess that would be the 6 foot ring that doesn't exist.
Touch red would be comfortable.
Oh, touch red definitely has it. I mean, they really just need to be within like a foot of the red, I'd say. Sweepers are off. Weight looks good. Don't think it'll need any help. Sweepers don't look very concerned. It's curling quite a bit. They need to make sure it doesn't hit their red stone because then they definitely won't sit two. No, but they're good. They're going to try and sweep it out the back. Oh, okay. And after all that to talk of a measurement, red's able to tap that yellow stone back.
I think the measurement would be between the two.
It doesn't matter. They're
Shakes are
shaking.
on the.
I really wanted to know which one was closer, though. We will never know. And after 6 ends, it's a victory for St. Paul, Team Arnold, over Potomac, Team Black. Final score is going to be 9-4 after 6. Game was a lot closer than this score would indicate. I'd say there was one huge shot in the 5th end where
Yeah, when they give up 6 or 5, I should say.
but before the 7th shot, they were sitting 2.
So which game do you want to pivot to? Sheet A or sheet C?
Do we have? Can we get both?
I think so.
I thought you said we could only get B. All right. Anyway, well, let's go to A. It's a closer game. Yeah, it's a closer game.
Bear with us while we try to change our
Oh,
cameras.
that's what it is. It's the same camera, it just like turns.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought there's only camera one. All right, so let's try and pick it up here. So I know Potomac is red, so it's Team Purcell. They have, they're currently at what, 4 now, from what I can see? Yeah, they're at 4, and yellow is Chesapeake Team Bulala, I believe.
Yes, that's the skip's last name.
Yep.
Rick Bulala.
Oh, actually, they have team names. Sorry, let's call them by their team names. So the Potomac team is Team Blue and Orange, which is not a very exciting name. Chesapeake team is
I
Team...
know Bob's a Mets fan, so.
That's even less exciting now. And Team Dubas featuring Dr. Rick from Chesapeake.
We
So,
picked this game up in the 5th end, or middle of the 6th end. The first 5 ends were back and forth scoring, so that's good. It's pretty exciting.
it looked like Chesapeake stole 3 in the 5th.
To take the lead.
The lead by 1, yes. That was a big end for them. Looking at it here, we got what? Is this their hammer? Yeah. Is this hammer? Yeah, it's hammer.
Hammer for Bob Purcell in the 6th end.
Okay, so looks like he's going for the double here. If he makes the double, and sticks around, he will score 4.
Got to watch that jam on the inside yellow rock.
Yeah, that
doesn't come across
that double
too steep.
That double is not easy at all, but it's a 6-point shot if he makes it. So here he goes. Sweepers are on it right away, very hard, hurrying all the way. Got to keep it off the guard. Oh, it's on the guard. Oh.
Tough break.
Yeah, that could have been very big.
Looks like the Vices are trying to decide on who is shot rock.
Oh, you mean
And
second shot?
They are going to measure.
They are going to measure, yeah. You know, yellow was definitely shot. And I guess it's hard to tell on the angle we have because it's kind of looking across. They are doing the most exciting part of curling, which is bringing out the measuring doohickey, as it is officially called.
Yes.
Does it have a name?
Very large micrometer.
Well, it's not a micrometer.
Yeah, it is. It measures microns.
It
About
measures much more than microns.
10,000ths of an inch, right?
I think it was thousandths of an inch when I looked at it. Anyway, wouldn't a micrometer measure micrometers?
I could update the scoreboard.
All right, we're going to have a hard time telling who's scoring off this, too.
They should move one to the center.
Will they?
They should.
Yep.
They said they got yellow got 3 in the 5th there.
Yeah, yellow got 3 in the 5th. And, yeah, it looks like yellow got 2 here. So, 2 big ends in a row for Team Dubas featuring Dr. Rick.
Yellow's winning 7-4 after 6 ends on sheet A, which is the team from Chesapeake.
Yep. Team Boulala. Skip's name Boulala. Team name the Dubas. Who wrote this? Did you write this?
I wrote that.
Oh my God.
I spelled it wrong.
What does it say?
D-U-B-Y-A-S.
D-U-B-Y-A. Dubias?
Nice high center guard. Slightly off center for Team Yellow, which is Chesapeake. Team Red is throwing their first lead rock.
Yeah, looks like they're going for the corner guard.
And it's very high and very cornerish.
Yeah, very cornerish. As cornery as it gets, I would say. Yellow looks like they're going to try and draw behind. Looks possibly a bit heavy.
Needs to curl at the end.
It's
to get
curling.
behind.
Oh, we don't have a good look. We need to get. Can you put that? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. All right. So when I said heavy, I definitely meant not heavy, by the way. As
Well,
it's barely touching the
Heavy
house.
for a guard.
Yeah. We're going to try and take it right out since it is in the house. There's no free guard zone.
I think that was my toughest thing being lead is throwing a guard and throwing a takeout back to back.
Well, I can definitely attest to the first part of that.
Looks like Allison's going to make this, no problem though.
Yep.
Ooh,
Well,
might
it
not
needs
be
to
heavy
get
enough.
out. Yeah, I know it's
Well, it had the right curl.
had the line, but yeah, I guess you throw a lot of guards, you get your takeout weight, and
Yeah.
it's hard to find it again. So
Promoting to the forefoot's not what they needed there though.
no, I mean
Down by 3.
it's still open, and now they have the hit and roll behind their guard. So pending what happens here, they might still have a shot, but yeah, obviously they would have much rather had that out of there. Although I really hard.
That one looked like it just sat up.
Yeah, I was going to say, it looks like that is not protected. Everyone's yelling. It looks like something Sweet 16 basketball.
Yeah. My bracket's busted.
Yeah, mine too. I had Villanova and Louisville in my Final Four.
Good
so.
job. I had
Yeah.
Duke.
Well, you're just a bad person for picking Duke, but, you know.
Yeah. Here's
Looks-
Chesapeake's next rock.
No, this is a Potomac Rock.
Oh, this is a Potomac rock.
They're going to try and take out that one that they promoted. The shot's definitely there. It's going to need a curl, though. It's got a while to go. Oh, it looks like they'll get it, but not the roll they wanted. Man, everyone is very excited about this basketball game. I guess there's 10 seconds left, so it's when basketball gets exciting.
Chesapeake's calling for a draw to the. No, backline takeout. Backline draw? What did you see what that was?
Looks like they're just drawing towards the button. In other news, it appears that Oregon has beat Michigan in the Sweet 16. which is what everyone was yelling about.
What were the seeds for those? Two teams?
Michigan was the 7 and Oregon was the 3. So
Oh, nice.
1 point game though. I mean, they had a shot in the last 5 seconds that they just missed, I believe.
And that was backline weight. It's biting, but way in the back of the 12-foot. Here is Team Purcell's Vice's first rock. Do you know his name?
I do not recognize him from the side of his head, which is
Oh.
all I can see right now.
Mike Kriz. Kriz?
Kriz. Yeah, I don't know him.
Or Michael Fry. Not sure which one who is Allison subbing for.
Oh, yeah, because, yes, he's definitely not on there, so I don't know. It looks like they're going to hit that guard and peel it out.
Close to jamming on their own red rock, but squeaked by there. Got a nice row with stacked 3 guards to the left of center line.
Yeah, so Red's trying just to, Yellow's trying to block up their shots there. If they could steal here again, that'd put them up, 4? If they steal again? Yeah.
Yeah, 4.
4 going in the last end, which is certainly nothing's guaranteed in curling, but that's pretty good. Their guard is going to be pretty much exactly where they want it. Hard to tell from the angle that you guys see, but it's just off the center line, but definitely can't fit between through there. So I think Red has almost no choice but to peel this.
Yeah.
I mean, they can try and do something more aggressive here, but I think with the number of stones they have left, they gotta peel it. But yeah, not where you want to be.
So Red made the peel of that guard, but stuck around as a guard themselves, which isn't really productive. Looks like Yellow's going to draw and or guard again. They're out significantly wider this time.
Yeah.
Skip's coming out to help them sweep. Don't want to leave this.
Looks like they're out counting that red stone now.
Hard to tell if they're buried or not.
Well, no, they're not buried, I don't think. Almost certainly not buried, but I do think they're out counting, so.
Bob's looking at the run back.
Yeah, I think he's going for the run back. I mean, he's down to 2 stones here. In an end, he really needs to score.
That's a really hard angle.
It's a very hard angle. That's a very large cut across, but I mean, they need
and
to.
It's going to be a 20-foot run back. Going across the entire house.
Yeah, I mean, what else would you do?
Yeah.
I think they got to be a little aggressive here.
Here's Henrik Kempenich's second rock of the end.
He's definitely going for the run back. Sweepers are on it. Yeah, they're not gonna get the. Did he knock that into that?
Self takeout.
Did that end up there, or did he hit that? Oh, yeah, that ended up there. Okay. So they took out their stone in the back, but
left one on the top.
Put another one. Yeah, that took a weird. I missed it. It went like across.
Yeah, it was a.
I thought he kicked it at first because I couldn't see this.
Raised takeout on the opposite slant Opposite angle across the house. Looks like that one over curled. The sweepers were on it the entire way.
Yeah.
So yellow sitting shot in the back 12 foot, almost
Yeah.
touching 8 foot.
They're going to have a really, really hard time getting that out of there now. Oh, actually, here, we got our own, like, instant replay here because Dobbs just put his his computer with the stream up on it. So now we can see, yeah, it hit the, it hit across. I like this person's comment. There are sports other than curling. There are a couple other sports. Most of them are unacceptable.
Hockey is a good one.
Hockey is the most acceptable sport other than curling. Trying to think what else is good. Watching football is okay.
Yeah, watching football.
Yeah, what else do I even like?
Yellow's drawing in here. Sweepers are on it. Now off. Hopefully it's going to curl.
It's going to get around. They need to. Oh, wow.
Now
yeah.
they're on it again to bury it.
Yeah.
And it is pretty solid underneath that,
Yeah, this is
that red guard.
this is going poorly for
No,
Team Purcell very quickly here.
very,
this
very,
end.
very small sliver of rock showing for the takeout and for the raise.
I will say the
takeout.
amount that's showing is probably the amount they need for the run back, though. They're going to need a really huge shot here to pull this end out.
So even if they can take out that shot, Yellow Rock, they're still not sitting second shot.
No, they need to make the run back double.
And then stick around.
Well, no, not stick around. They'll be sitting one then, and then
I would
make that.
just draw in.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's listen in and see what they're talking about.
Yep.
Looks like you're hearing the opposite sheet.
Yeah, I think the mic's too close to the center to catch sheet A. I think we were just hearing sheet C there. Yeah, I couldn't hear anything that was over there.
Well, it looks like they're lining up the run
They're going
back.
for the run back, man. Go big or go home. Luckily for them, home is not that far.
Well, yeah.
Also, they have other events they can play in. So. I mean, it's there. And so I think they got to go for it. I think they can hit it and stick. I mean, they don't need to hit far off nose to do it.
I think they're going to try to run into the red, though.
Hit it on that side and run into the red?
Yeah,
They could do that.
that's what it looked like they were trying to line up to determine the angles of. Maybe they determined that it was a bad idea, but.
Yep.
This is Bob's first shot of the end.
All right.
Sweepers are off.
Sweepers are off, so. All right. Well, they promoted their red one closer. And they jumbled things up quite a bit. The house is much more open now, so.
Yeah, they ended up with a red shot rock. So
it changes things for sure.
a couple less guards, red shot rock.
They've given themselves
A
good chance
for two,
which is what they need. They need to get at least two here and play for a steal in the 8th.
Yeah, steal a 1.
Yeah, in the 8th, yeah.
Here's a replay.
Yep. Yeah, let's see if we can give ourselves our own instant replay here. Yeah, it hits the high guard, runs back, taps both. Kind of just jumbles everything up, really.
Now it's Chesapeake's turn to take a while. minute to determine their shot.
Yep.
Big end.
Yeah, very big end. If
Looks like they're going to try to draw through the 2 reds.
yeah, if Chesapeake steals here, they can just they pretty much need to make a couple takeouts in the 8th to ice it. If
Well, you never know what's going to happen.
well, I'm speaking in generalities here because it's all a what if anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
If Potomac scores 2, they need to steal to force an extra end. So, yeah, it looks like they're going for the guard, or the draw through there. They can tap that red one back a bit, too, while they do it. If they can tap that out, they eliminate the chance of 2. So, here we go. Both sweepers are on it early, so. Trying to keep it through that port. Trying to cut it as close as they can. A little too close.
It just hits the guard. Both guards, actually.
Yeah, a little too close.
But it's guarding their yellow rock for 2.
Yeah, so.
And I don't see a
They
way to
need-
get for Purcell to get 3 here. So it looks like he's just going to have to draw in to outcount that second yellow.
Yeah.
This is going to be the hammer of the 7th end.
Oh, up to 13 people watching. That's exciting.
Melinda's a Dobbs fan.
Yes, he is.
Melinda, where are you from?
Does he just hear us say that? Yeah, I guess he couldn't have seen him, so.
We were talking about his computer.
Yeah. She responded very quickly. I thought there was more lag, but I guess not. Do you want to see if we can hear them?
Sure.
Let us see.
I'd probably want to go there.
I mean, the only way they can get 3 here is if they play the triple takeout, right? Yellow sitting 2, 3, and 4.
Or split.
Split into the
Yeah, I mean, a really.
4-foot.
I'm going to go with pretty much they're not.
He's definitely looking at it, though.
Also, Joe is streaming us. He asked if he missed the call to win concert tickets. That's what we should do. We should do giveaways on this.
That would be more. That would.
Or better yet, we should just say we're giving something away to get people to watch it, and then
We're giving away.
yeah, free beer card to
I
the
was
Cherry
gonna say
Blossom
that, but-
Bondsfield. We could probably do that. We could probably get that
I don't think
arranged.
that's allowed.
Why not?
Something to do with liquor licenses.
I mean, as long as they're of age, we could. I don't know. Nevertheless, we'll not violate that law. So they're still contemplating. Looks to me like they are.
Consulting the sweepers.
Yeah, well, it's a full team decision at this point. This late in the game, very big stone.
Joe made the mistake of announcing that they weren't timing games, so it's good
Yeah.
they're going to take their time these last couple ends.
Yeah, there is a raffle, so I guess we can buy tickets remotely. Just PayPal your money directly to me, and I'll buy them for you. And if you happen not to win, then
Wink, wink.
yeah, tough luck. So yeah, they're going to try and pretty much looks like they're gonna more or less freeze to their shot rock.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to try to draw in for 2. Coming with the out turn.
That's an in turn.
It's definitely the out turn.
He's turning in towards the center line. That's in.
It's the way your elbow moves determines if it's in or out.
No, it's the way the stone turns into the center or out.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Shot. It's not curling enough. They're going to be.
it's curling
Oh, it
enough.
got
It
past
just
that
needs
guard.
sweeping. Sweep. They got it.
Past
Perfect.
that guard.
That's exactly what they wanted.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, so they got 2. All right, so they'll be down 1 going in the 8th end.
Got an exciting game for you guys here. And Purcell takes 2. It's not showing that correctly. There we go. Purcell takes 2 in the 7th end to go up to a score of 7-6. Purcell being Team Red. Yeah, they're down a score 7-6. Now we got the side bug all changed over. Okay, here we go. Allison's first shot of the end. For some reason, that camera is not working correctly right at the moment. Bob called for a corner guard against the wall. That's a pretty nice corner guard. Team Chesapeake, skipped by Rick Bulala, is calling also for a guard. Purcell needs to steal one here to force an extra end. And this one looks like it's overcurling by a lot. Just gonna get past the hog line. Nope, that was a hogged lead rock. And Bob's gonna call for the opposite corner guard now.
In other news,
he's changing it to a center guard.
Yeah. Say, in other news, I can confirm that the sangria at the bar, very good. So
still not a beer.
Yeah, still not. I'll drink a beer later. So if anyone was debating whether they want to come out to this spiel, the sangria should put you over the top. Very good pomegranate flavored sangria.
Bob wants a nice tight center guard here. And the screws are off of it, so it looks like it's got enough weight. Overcurls just slightly.
It does appear that they are, well, it is clear now that they are the last sheet playing. I do believe Kempenich won on sheet D. I didn't see, but they were red, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were up. They were up 3 going to the 8th end.
It looks like Potomac won on C and D.
All right, well. See if Purcell can pull this one out to give Potomac the 3-1 record going in to the second draw, or if they'll be at 2-2. Yeah, Joe. Next time we'll have to have a special segment called Travis's Booze Report on the stream.
Nice.
There's sushi on Saturday? Oh, damn. I can't make it Saturday. It's the one day I'm going to miss. That is unfortunate.
I think this is just going to be a draw into the house. That's going to be overcurling again. Potomac's A sheet is notorious to overcurl towards the wall.
Yeah, like most sheets up against the wall, it's usually.
Yeah, you got that temperature.
There will be sushi on Sunday also. All right, sold. I will be here. I think I'm going to do the early, not the early, the like late morning.
I will not be here on Sunday.
All right.
I will be here on Saturday with Joe.
Yeah. I actually need to look. I might come tomorrow too if they need something. So
far, we got a lot of guards out front.
Yeah, yellow's trying to put one in behind.
And looks like they succeeded on that one.
They succeeded. That's pretty much right on the button. Not completely covered, I don't think. We need to switch the angle. Yeah, we can't really see from this angle well. I think there's probably about a quarter to half of it available, but definitely not an easy takeout regardless. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna go for the like tap back. I think
T-line weight-ish draw, I guess.
T-line weight ish. That is an official curling term.
In my head, I'm not that good, so
Yeah. In real life, you're not that good too.
burned.
Anyway, this is gonna need some more curl. It's going. It's going. Oh, narrow miss there. That's a dagger. That was really close. Really, really close. All right. So what's yellow gonna do? They're gonna throw another one in here, I think.
No, he's going for the guard. Just off the center line. This one's a little wider, so you have to watch it. It's coming back nicely. It looks heavy.
Joe asked how delayed the chats were, and I wasn't watching. So Joe, type something again, and I will tell you when I see it.
So it looks like it's about a minute and a half, I think.
Well, he also put 9:21, which.
It's 9:22 now. So it looks
Well, yeah,
like
but we don't know. Like that could have been 10 seconds, or that could have been almost 2 minutes. You know what I mean? We don't have the precision of seconds. So anyway, yellow got a. Wouldn't call it a guard, but it's sitting
it's in the
inside
8
the 8 foot. But it is doing the job of guarding their shot rock, which
it's also doing the job of allowing the possible double takeout.
yes, that is true, and that is not what they want. So they're
That-
going
That
for
is
it.
what Purcell wants.
Henrique's going for it. So
Sweepers are off.
sweepers are
Needs
off.
to curl.
Yeah, it needs to curl still. Ooh, they're going to get the one and split it out, but not quite the double that they really needed. Yeah, that Yellowstone was actually not helping. It was.
No.
It looked like it was helping at first, but yeah.
He needed to be 12 feet higher.
This is why you're the skip and I'm the lowly vice. But all right, Joe, I just saw your test message, so however many seconds you've counted since then is what the delay is. Anyway, yellow looks like they're going to try and do the same thing, but just keep it a lot higher this time because they want to make that run back very, very difficult. Well, sweepers are on
Sweepers
it.
are on it. They're gonna.
Yeah, I don't know that they needed to be on
this one
that.
deep again.
Yeah, I think they'd be better off keeping that high, but
Well, that was definitely higher.
yeah, it's a lot higher. It's hard to tell from this angle too whether it's in line because we're looking at the sheet like almost 45 degrees to our left.
Oh,
so
that's true. You know, Bob's looking for the run back angle, so. Oh, he's also looking at this red one. Oh, I like that one.
yeah,
That's a tougher
Well,
angle, though. Yeah, tougher ice
well,
call.
I mean they got to score here, so
Steal one. Yeah,
score.
without the hammer.
Yeah, they have to score to keep the game alive. They would like to score 2 and win. But looks like they're going for the run their own back. Again, it's definitely there, but who knows? You know, that's a hard ice call going into the wall and cutting hard back across.
Yeah, sweepers are going to have to be on this one perfectly. Bob's going to need a really good line call if he decides to go against that rock. Might even be worth it to peel the 2 center guards. I mean, they're offset enough where I think you could.
Well, but they need to steal, so they need something to. If
They need to hide behind something, yes, but they need to get rid of the shot rock because the shot rock's on the button.
yes, but I think if they peel them both, they're not gonna have anything to hide behind.
All right, here's Henrique's rock.
Definitely going for the takeout. He's going for the run their red one back. Sweepers are on it. Hard to see the line. Oh. Interesting. They were on that, but then it undercurled.
No, it overcurled.
Which way did he throw it? In or?
This rock ends up right there.
All right, we're gonna have to look at.
We'll
Yeah,
have to
but
look at the instant
did they
replay.
come from in?
Yeah, it came this
Okay.
way.
Oh, someone's asking about the score. Is their score working?
The score is working. The correct score is 7-6, with Team Yellow being
Chesapeake.
Chesapeake.
Boo la la.
So Team Red needs to steal one in this 8th end to force an extra end.
All right, let's
There's
see if
that replay.
Purcell can get this yellow one out the back. Not all the way out, but probably far enough. Yeah, that
He needs to get.
he's going to need closer than that to steal. So
Yeah.
most likely. Well, every time I've said that so far, I've been wrong.
Every
so.
time we make a prediction about the end of the end, it's been
Every
wrong.
time I'm like, this stone surely won't count. It is counted. So
It's lining up that run back again. This time on the closer yellow rock.
well, they've had a lot of practice on it, and they've been close each time. You know, they haven't been completely whiffing. So I think they got a chance at it. So why does he have 2 brooms in his hands?
He likes to slide out with one and use one to sweep.
Does he? Interesting.
I just lost to him this past week.
They both look the same though. It's not even like one's a corn broom and one's a.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe that's what I need.
He does what you do.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
But-
The one flat on the ice.
So what? All right. I'll have to ask him. Maybe that's what I need. I need a fancy
You need a
slide out
broom.
broom.
I think he uses it
slide
because
out
I
only
think
broom.
the head doesn't tilt. Like the one that he uses
Oh,
to sweep.
he has one of the locked-in ones.
Yeah. And it's more flat, I think.
It doesn't look like he's doing what I
Or
do.
he's not doing what you're doing.
All right, she's just making stuff up.
Apparently.
Anyway, he's looking for the run back, take out, or the run back double.
This is Bob's first rock at the end, right? There's
Yep.
still the other
Yep.
skipped rock.
And
Needs to curl.
everyone is standing in my way. Got the first one, not going to get the second. Does open it back up though, so
Useful.
forces yellow to put it back.
Useful shot. If yellow makes this guard, I do not see how red can steal one. This is Chesapeake, Team Rick Bulala's first rock of the end. And now we're going to have announcements in the warm room.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and be quiet for a second here. All right, we're back. There was some announcements in the background that probably would
needed
have been
to be
pretty
quiet
distracting.
for.
Yeah. So,
Even though we have headphones on. All right, so
well, they can still hear us.
Chesapeake's rock came into the forefoot.
Yeah.
Bob's looking at a way to double them out.
They have to double them out. They can't get closer.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, they can maybe get closer with a perfect hit and roll.
They have to move both. If they hit the nose hit,
They have to hit the inside. If they hit the inside and roll a little bit, they might sit one. But even then, it's still really open,
Those
and
guards,
they just
man.
tap it on. It's out.
this is a very tough shot.
Yeah, they got to make the double here pretty much. So
And it needs to have enough weight
it needs to stick around too.
to stick around. Yeah.
And it needs to
move them both.
and it needs to live through their hammer.
That's also true.
But most importantly, they need to
They need to be sitting one after
Yeah.
this rock, otherwise it's a shake.
Yes.
So here
All right.
Here
There
we
are like
go.
9 people standing in our way now, so I will watch this. Sweepers on it early. Now off. Now on. Now off. Nope. Nope. All right. That'll be
Flash.
it. He didn't flash. He hit the one.
Well, flash on the one he needed to hit.
Yep. All right. Well, that'll be it. That's going to be a victory for Chesapeake team, or Skip Bulala team W's featuring Dr. Rick. So I think that's about it that we got. Next draw is starting. In fact, CHC has already started. Other teams are getting ready to get on. So I believe there's someone else that's taking over for us now. So it's going to be us signing off, right?
Yes.
All right.
Good
Thank-
curling, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Good curling.